Alright, hey everyone. This is my match against dudeabides for the championship of Season 8 of the Dominion League. I'm not streaming, this is just going to be on YouTube. I have a pretty big lead coming into this, so I only have to win one game to clinch the match. So, we'll see if I can win one game. Let's hope so. I don't know. We're waiting. I started this recording, but we're waiting on. Alright, never mind. We're not waiting anymore. So I just need to close Adam's stream. And we'll start. He is going first. This is just a big wharf thing. There's a lot of buys. This is a board you can empty the estates on. I think so. I'm not sure if you want to open moneylender or potion. I think I usually prefer the copper trashing to the apothecary. The terminals are a little tight, and I think you want the potion eventually anyway. So I think I'm gonna go with the apothecary actually. I'll probably open. Well, I think on the opening I'd take butcher. For 5-2. 5-2 is pretty nice anyway. I mean, if you take a butcher, you can do a. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the apothecary. And he gets pearl diver. I don't know if I want a pearl diver or silver. Probably one silver's okay. Especially if I get a lucky draw here. I wish I had drawn 4p so I could pretend to buy a golem. Outpost should be pretty nice once you get all your wharfs set up. If you get all your wharfs set up, I should say. That actually favors the outpost, favors the moneylender a little bit because it's easier to have a. Oh man, that's a good draw for him. See, I think I would have opened with the butcher, but this is pretty good too. I'm gonna take a butcher. You can just buy silver. This is basically a perfect draw for me. This is not as good. One way of dealing with the coppers here is just to have a crap ton of wharfs. I maybe should have taken a wharf. Don't know. He's getting moneylender now. So you can take a festival, yeah. Seems good-ish. I might take nothing. I can't decide here if pearl divers are better than nothings. Silver, the main thing silvers are is that you can butcher them into cool things. Take a pearl diver now. Okay. I'm going to butcher this silver into a wharf and buy a golem. This is a nice shuffle I'll get to mess with. Golem kind of doesn't quite mix with the wharf, but I'm thinking that the decks will not actually be thin enough for that to be a big deal. Place on bottom. I'll take another silver now since I lost my one. We can play the golem first because we have this butcher and this pearl diver in here. Yeah, I mean, I want that. Probably pearl divers is fine. Okay. We have like potion pearl diver in here. I could take a money lender. Thinking just a festival, actually. Maybe it should be a wharf. I don't really want the pearl diver. He gets a golem. Yep. Okay. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe there's a way to get the So if I make this a festival, I would still have 9. Get another wharf. Pretty happy with my shuffle so far. If we can get a golem in this next two cards, I'll be very, very happy. He should probably double 5. I don't know, Festival Wharf, Festival Butcher. I don't know when I'm going to add the Outpost. Like I said, the Outpost will be a little worse for me because of the... Well, you just hope that you have enough wharves to make it better. Golems may not be really all that necessary here, but I have the potion, so I'm going to take them. Okay, he didn't get a wharf in play here. That's really good for me. He does 2 wharves. Okay. I may be about done with this potion now. Apparently not yet, though. Okay. I have a golem in this next hand. Let's get the Outpost. We'll need wharves next. Okay. I don't think there are any more actions. So... two golems should be plenty. So... should be able to win on my turn pretty easily. As long as I don't give him a a win. So I think the risk is that he like gains an outpost and plays it. What did he do last turn? Nothing. He has no... Okay. He probably has a golem in hand, but still. That's just going to be game. Really easily. So... Well, let's see. This is 16. And I need 21. Well, okay, so if I... That just hurts me. It's not... Okay, so this is not quite enough. I got in 4 wharf or 3 wharf plays. So 10-18. I guess I could have got a points. Yeah, whatever. I had really nice draws there. Just like super nice draws. So that is it for the... No, that's not it. We're gonna play with five more games, because these were all submitted kingdoms. But anyways, that was... I won the Season 8. And we may be joining everybody in this Skype call. So there will soon be some additional voices appearing in the recording. Should be Stefan, Dudeabides, and Adam. Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Everyone's here. Congratulations, McSeenock.
Thanks.
Yes, that was pretty swift.
You had a long, hard road ahead of you. You really slogged it out.
It was, yeah. Well, it came together really nicely for me. So.
Yeah, Apothecary.
Yeah, I didn't expect Apothecary to be beating the. Well, I guess that you could get the golems pretty soon. That really helped.
Right. I mean, I only had one Apothecary.
Yeah.
It was not. I mean, it was doing things, but it wasn't like the. It was
the golem.
It was just a stacked board. Once you start. I mean, once you start having good turns, your turns get a lot better really quickly. I mean, he had like 2 or 3 turns no wars in play. I mean, there's no. That's just not from his building, but just what it was, and then.
Yeah, I drew the deck.
Go ahead.
I drew the hand that I wanted at the top of my last shuffle, at the bottom of the last shuffle, and it was pretty much over from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This board was submitted by DG. Thank you, DG, for submitting this board, by the way.
I drew the hand that I wanted at the top.
Somebody is.
Last shuffle.
I think it's.
It's me.
Dudeabides.
Let me go get my headphones real quickly.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and talk about this for a half a second. So it looks like I don't want to be a giant spoiler here, but it looks like both of them seem to have a relatively unfortunate 2-5 here.
Did not buy an estate.
I didn't really think about it. I realize that now, but but I didn't.
Okay, I can't laugh too.
I was kind of looking at the board. I'm like, remake, but maybe I wanted to get an estate.
I opened Baron.
That was probably the best Baron opening anybody has ever done, as far as
that was so amazing.
As far as how good the Baron was in your deck.
Uh-huh.
that was amazing.
It was
so I guess should I talk about this board even though the players can hear me, or make them talk about what they're thinking? What do you think is appropriate here?
Just do whatever feels good, Adam.
Oh, well, it feels good to talk about this board because it's kind of cool. So there's no village other than Necropolis and Procession on non-terminals. And Procession, those targets are Scrying Pool, which you really don't want to trash, and Scout, which you really do want to trash. So if you want to play a ton of goons in one turn, you can Procession Scouts. I mean, that's not actually good, but I mean, it's a thing you can do, and playing a lot of goons is good.
You can replace them with talismans. You can get a whole bunch of scouts.
Yeah, that's right. You can get talisman to keep scouts in your deck to keep it viable. That's totally a thing. But then there's this other cool thing that's not impossible, which is you might be able to go for a Horn of Plenty turn. It seems maybe not too crazy. So there's like weak mega turn options here, and it's really interesting which one you go for and then how you build for that.
If only this hovel was an estate.
We're gonna see the next level
you get
play.
a second chance.
Oh, here now it is. Now it. Oh, oh yeah.
Copper and then buy a estate?
Steph, that would be the right thing to do. Why would I want to do that? Sorry.
Okay.
No, you're right. You just didn't say it in time because I had already clicked on it.
Our league
I'm really
champion,
sorry.
ladies and gentlemen.
Please forgive me.
I won't forgive you. Did I just hit in turn on that? Now I'm just confused. I thought I was hitting play treasures, and apparently I just hit intern.
Those are very different buttons.
I
Bro.
know. My GoKo is kind of like buggy now.
Blame GoKo.
Do you
Hashtag
guys
blame
see
GoKo.
this though? My play treasures button is like it's clicked, but nothing's happening.
Yeah, that's
Uh-oh.
unfortunate.
And
Did
I
you
can-
do this on purpose?
And I
because you
can
would
buy a
like that?
copper and a curse.
And you can't click on your treasures in hand?
Nope. I can. The buttons that appear to be clickable are intern, gain copper, gain curse. This is quite annoying.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to do here except for restart, right?
Yeah.
Does the
Yeah.
resign button work?
Doubt it.
Ooh, looks like it does.
It
Nice.
does. Did it resign him? Okay. Took a second to resign me.
Dude abides. Your window keeps moving.
I won't buy an estate again. Although
Well,
we probably
I keep
will have
moving my window.
we probably have the five, probably won't have 5.2s. Now my GoKo is just black, just a black screen.
Man. And then to imagine that they made something worse.
That's pretty sad.
Well, my record so far is 1 out of 5 times. As in, I tried to play with the 2.0 version 5 times after they released it. And I was able to start a game once.
Yeah, I haven't touched it for a long time.
Yeah.
I played a bunch of games yesterday on it.
Okay.
It was working. There's still some bugs and things, but I mean, I think it's worse than what we have here, but there was this neat bug where the runes pile would sometimes have 16 runes in it in a 2-player game, or it would change. I saw 12, I saw 16, but when it was like that, you couldn't buy them like they were from the supply. You couldn't just buy runes, but there were more of them. And I played a game. I played a game, and the bot had bought like 5 death cards or something, and there were still 4 runes left.
Oh, that's something. Well, Dude abides is mixing it up and opening with potions.
Yeah, both are now right, or at least both for 3. Would you open potion over remake here?
I'm not sure.
I think I like opening with the remake.
I'm gonna try.
I
I'm
like
gonna
opening
try
with
the
potion.
remake.
Yeah. You do have to get remake next.
So an interesting thing I think about this board is like even if you decide to go for this goons business, Horn of Plenty actually does kind of play into the deck. I mean, there's a little bit of anti-synergy with Scrying Pool. They're not best friends, but I still think they both have a place in the deck. Yeah.
But I mean, nothing works if you don't get scrying pools. For both for goons and for Horn of Plenties, you need to just draw a lot.
Yes. What do you think of the payloads though? Do you think one is better than the other always?
I think you just get 2 goons here.
I mean, you're gonna have a goons. I mean, I
Yeah,
would think
you're
you'd
gonna have
have the
2.
goons pretty much either way.
Yeah, the question is if you want to try and play more than 2 goons, and I think that's not worth it.
I mean, I beat a bot by going for a goons mega turn.
Yeah, hooray
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, it was banker bot too. I wasn't even playing surf bot.
Bankerbot, he's a pro.
Yeah.
He'll buy
You gotta-
banks. He'll buy golds.
Yeah, you gotta test your strats against big money. Make sure they're good.
This is one of those boards where you're like, think you're gonna do something awesome, but in the end, you just like the point gathering stage. It just turns into a real pain.
Yeah.
Hey, Mixinock, I think it might help if you turned your resolution down, moved the slider away
Change.
from resolution and towards frame rate.
Okay. I had moved it in the first meeting I made, but then when we redid them, I forgot to change it again. I will move it. I mean, I never have a sense of what the slider is actually doing.
Because it's a slider.
And I don't see it from your end, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what Mick is saying here, that if you go for a bunch of scrying pools and a bunch of goons, and you both do that, then in the end you'll have a feeling that it's really disappointing.
it's still
your deck is
totally mandatory.
Yeah, because if you don't, then the other guy gets all scrying pools, and then it's really kicking ass.
You can do a lot of cool things with 10 scrying pools on this board. I would know. I did them against Banker Bot. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't mean that you can just go for the mega turn if your scrying pools do get contested.
That's true. I mean, but what are your other options here, really? I mean,
Well, first you play until the scrying pools are gone, and then
you empty the scouts.
no, you start scoring points. You play 2 goons a turn and
Buy cards.
buy cards that are worth points.
Why? I mean, I wasn't entirely trolling with the scouts. Like, I mean, you put action cards in your deck so you can draw them, and then you procession scout and do goons. I mean, that's got to be better than buying green cards.
No.
Really?
Well, it doesn't got to be.
I think it's got to be better than buying.
I don't know. I haven't played it. And
I mean, my game with Banker Bot was pretty convincing.
do I have 3 scrying pools yet? I do. Okay.
There you go. Scrying pools are 4 each. Looks like they're gonna be split unless disaster strikes.
Guys, you're about to see a mad scavenger combo.
Ooh.
I don't actually even know if it's like the thing. Probably. You draw 1 more card, I guess. Why not?
What do you want? Do you want to top deck something you want to discard, or top deck something you want to draw?
I guess I don't know. I assume you want to put something you can draw on there, but
Whoa.
that may not actually be the play. Oh, he has a goons. What a jerk. When'd you get a goons?
You shouldn't do that, apparently. The League Champion says that that's bad.
Well, no, he couldn't, right? Could he have gone for both scrying pools?
I don't. I would have had to remake a silver.
Yeah. And then draw the potion.
Yeah, maybe it would have been 1 in 3 chance. I think.
No fear. No fear.
How many cards are in your discard now, then?
2. I think I just trash here.
Yes, I would certainly trash. I think it's really important to get very clean.
So there's some commentary and a little bit of debate in the chat about whether or not you want to go for Scout. I want to point out that She Can't Say No agrees with me on going with Scout, and that's amusing.
Well, I would probably buy some scouts. I don't know if I would try to do the village thing. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, let's be honest. Scout is a $4 ruined village here, but $4 ruined village is still probably better than not $4 ruined village. Yeah. I mean, I guess it could help your scrying pools in some cases, but by the time you want Scout, I think you don't have any non-actions left, or very few.
I think I'm pretty far behind here.
So it looks like the big difference here is that dudeabides has goons.
And he's
And
a
it's,
bit more
and it's
painted,
trashed
right?
a lot more.
Oh yeah. Ooh, here comes that Scout value.
No, I don't think it comes here.
Why not? It's so good. There was some way to discard the Ogie so that Scout could draw it. That would be pretty good.
The real problem with this board is that it's just super slow in terms of playing the scrying pool. Why did I keep that push? In terms of playing the scrying pool and the oppressiveness of the goons.
Yeah.
Not like that last board. That was a sweet board. It wasn't slow or oppressive.
Well, if you want slow and oppressive, just wait.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no, man. Okay, I think I'm about to the resignation part here. I could get this transmute.
You can get a transmute.
Oh my
Hey, transmute
gosh.
is pretty good. You can gain duchies with that. I mean,
Yeah,
you can
and
turn
then
your
remake them
Scouts.
into goons. And you didn't go for it.
Ah. Opportunity missed.
Oh. I think so, yes.
We're all very disappointed.
I couldn't. Look at that Scout.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that Scout was really good.
I mean,
That was
Why
better
not?
than nothing.
it was. Well, it's,
No, that was exactly as good as nothing. Better than nothing.
well,
is,
no, because he
still
drew it with the scrying pool, and he got points when he bought it. I mean,
Ah, yeah.
it cantripped, so it was draw for a scrying pool.
That's right.
Maybe I'll draw my necro. He has a horn of plenty.
No, he has two.
He has two horns of plenty. I haven't been tracking this deck very well.
Awesome.
I think maybe you can make the procession thing work.
I mean, I think it's better than not doing it.
Yeah.
With the gains, I think you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the scrying pools were split 5 each. Yes.
If only the copper trashing had been split 5 each as well. I gotta get rid of that card. It's too
It's
good.
too good.
Oh gosh, alright. Good game.
Yeah. This is where it ends.
Well played. Now, dudeabides, you need to win the other 4.
To tie, right?
Well, I mean, you still lose, but it's close that way.
It's really cool to win 4.
You really got to knock Mick down a peg. It's important.
Is this the one? Adam, this is your favorite kingdom.
This is my favorite kingdom
What are you
we've ever
doing?
put in a champion
Of all
match
time?
ever. Out of all the seasons, this is my favorite one. In fact, you probably saw it. Oh man.
What is this one? Provinces, estates, okay. Man, the best one was the whatever junky one we gave to Stefan. She can't say no. Just
No.
the
Oh,
it's like
Swindler-
it was like
Swindler-
Swindler Gardens or something. It was
So I'm gonna go ahead and read the cards in the black market deck. What we're looking for here is plus buy. All the other components here are on the board and in abundance, but the plus buy is important. So I'm gonna go ahead and read Crossroads Navigator, Fool's Gold, Ig Thief, Moneylender, Stables, Grave Robbers, Gainer. It's okay, I guess. Candlestick Makers plus buy. Workshop Nomad Camp, Bureaucrat Farming, Village Gardens, Rats Wandering, Minstrel, Cut Purse, Fatum, Mining Village Trader, Embargo, Silk Road, Pirate Ship, Rebuild, Outpost. So wow, this is a pretty desolate black market deck. There's
Desolate?
Yeah, compared to all the games I played, there's not much plus buy in here.
there's like 5.
There's
It's got Fool's Gold.
Candlestick Maker, Nomad Camp. Those are the only actual plus buys. And then you've got
Grave Robber.
Workshop.
Fortress in the
And
kingdom.
out-
Grave Robber is
It's just
really good.
an Outpost is better than buy. It's
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, if that's going to be contested, this is exactly what I hate about black market. One guy gets a lot of them and the other guy doesn't, and then he loses because whatever. Anyway, I'm going to not whine about black market for the
it's
rest
like
of the
that.
game.
It's like that.
I don't believe that.
Okay, you shouldn't believe it.
Don't
I'm
make
gonna try real hard.
don't make promises you can't keep, Adam.
I never promised. That was an empty
It's a half
promise.
mine opening.
Mine,
Mine. I'm not gonna open mine.
One for them. There was the thread about Mint and Secret Chamber, but another thing, I think Masquerade is really interesting on this board.
I'm trying to think how I'm gonna open.
Draw is actually pretty tight. There's a couple things in the black market deck that help, but it's terminal and it's +2 cards, so you really want to get thin to get that sexy Conspirator deck reliable. But then there's Masquerade, so
What
I
did
also
Nick
think that's
open?
interesting.
Black market mask.
Black market. I
It's
played
risky.
this game yesterday.
It's
and
risky
I,
business.
Yeah, I delayed the black market until turn 5. I played with 2 masks first.
Yeah,
Mask
I
silver
can
opening
I can see that.
and Bazaar mask on turn
I re-
3 and 4.
I remember I didn't get black market till much later when I played the game. I liked opening double Steward.
I can see.
I did win against Bankerbot with that strategy.
Ah, but why open double Steward if you can open Masquerade Silver?
Because Steward is my favorite card in Dominion.
Yeah, okay.
There
but-
you go.
Masquerade's probably better, but I mean,
Yeah.
I was playing Bankerbot, guys.
Okay. Then why play the game at all?
I needed to just have some idea what I was talking about.
Okay.
Did
But this
did
is-
you
I'm-
did you achieve that?
Yeah, all I have to do is ask Steph thoughtful questions. I don't need to know
All
the
right.
answer to any of them.
He's just
And
playing.
on this-
He's
I
playing
didn't-
money here.
There can be boards where it's
I want the rebuild.
a bit tricky whether you want to go double Steward or Masquerade Silver. But what would push me towards Stewards is cards that I can still buy with $2. Because after trashing I have $2
I don't know
in
if
on
rebuild
turn
is
3
any
or 4,
good.
and here I don't see them. And what pushes me towards Masquerade Silver is 5 cards I want, like Bazaar. Well, Bazaar is not that much better than Fortress or Village here, but wait, there is no Village.
Fortress.
Fortress.
And okay, that was actually a very thoughtful answer. Thank you for providing that, Steph.
Welp.
Let's buy.
Guess I'll take that guy.
It's not even that clear.
I know, cause he's not contesting me, and there are better things in there. But
Dude abides. I just gotta say, like, I really think your strategy is solid here. I super like it. I got
Going
mad
money?
respect. Mad respect.
Adam
I don't
respects
want to fish.
anyone who tries to ignore the black market.
I mean, at some point it's got to be better than silver on this board, but mad props to you. Like, I actually think with the desolate black market deck, it's kind of close whether or not
There's
you want
like-
to intervention here.
there's a bunch of VP in the black market too. We got
Super
this.
obvious you want to go black market here with Conspirator and Mask, and there's a huge engine to build.
Yeah, and then that engine gets like what, 2, maybe 3 provinces a turn.
Yeah.
There's no
And
LPD.
it gets to attack. I don't know what attacks are in this black market, but
Second
Uh-oh.
plus buy.
There's that candlestick maker.
I don't know if I want it.
You got to get it before dude gets it. Though.
Yeah, I don't think I want the candles.
He could swoop in and snatch up that candlestick maker with all of his black markets.
I'm not taking it.
They're pointing out in the chat how wrong I am, and that's true.
Dude's got a deck with a lot of money. It's no doubt. I mean, my opening, I got the bad shuffle of it. It was my own fault, obviously. I opened that way.
yeah.
But I got...
I mean, 2 terminals, okay, but if one of them is masked, then you have a lot higher
and
chance
right,
of collision.
sure. So the opening
I do like
I
the
did
double
is
mask
pretty
opening on
questionable.
a board with shelters.
Yeah. I'm not getting anything else out of this turn, so... Oh, this is gonna... It's gonna
So-
put a right stop to my chances.
So, Mixenoch, dudeabides, I gotta ask you guys: are you having fun with this kingdom? Is this fun?
Sure, why not?
I'm not ever a big fan of big money.
That
I'm a pretty big
was
fan
your
of it
own
right now.
choice.
You think dude's gonna win, Adam?
Uh-huh. Probably not. I don't know. But he's already won my heart.
The most valuable
That's right.
thing available. What you guys have you guys been tracking my deck?
No.
Okay. Well then you're no use to me.
I'm not gonna help you wish. You know what? If I was
Guys, I
tracking
can
your
afford
deck,
I
I
can
would
afford
tell
a
you the
province.
wrong thing. You better buy a province. You got $8. You have to spend them all.
He's gonna start buying provinces, that's for sure.
Is there any discard attack in the black market?
I don't
Or-
think I didn't really read all the cards. I read some of them.
Only
There's a thief. I could get the thief. That might actually be a thing.
Thief would be nice, yes.
Bureaucrat could be
Pirate
nice.
ship.
I'm just
Those are actually good cards here.
yeah. So we got to see. This game could get dragged out.
Yeah, we could have a really long black market game, which is really fun.
Adam, you made a promise at the start of this game.
Yeah.
Hey, I just said it was fun. What do you want from me?
All right. Now the deck.
Oh crap! I never said this. This kingdom was submitted by Assemble Me. Thank you. for
Thanks,
Assemble Me,
Assemble Me.
for submitting this kingdom.
Yeah.
See, look, that sounded genuine, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I probably need another black market. Probably my conspirator was really stupid. What do I need money for?
You have a nomad camp?
Yeah. But I mean the conspirator just is basically doing nothing for me right now.
So 0 stewards have been bought. It makes me sad.
I'll make my part one if he needs to make more draw.
You gonna buy a steward, bro?
This is also a really awful turn. Which of these is better? Probably this one.
Hey, look at this. Dude Abides has 3 provinces already. That's pretty good.
And he's gonna
Turn
buy a
14.
4th.
Yeah. Look
Are
at
there
that.
any 2s in here I want?
Big money
Just
represent.
that candlestick maker, but it's gone. Nope.
Okay, did I just miss something?
It's gonna be really nice if
Did Mixenarch have a black market in hand that he just didn't play?
he did. But he had only $2.
I didn't have any money. There was nothing to buy from there. And as far as I know, there's still things that I haven't seen yet that I want. So
Really, I'm really confused.
there was nothing in there I could buy for $2.
Why is it that confusing,
I
Adam?
thought you had a second black market in hand.
He did.
I played the first one, I bought an outpost. Then I had $0. So if I'd played the next one, I just would have bought nothing.
Bought the outpost. That's the part I missed.
Okay. If only
This doesn't.
I had
matter.
if I know
Just
if only
do
I had
something.
if only I had revealed 3 actions, I would
Yeah, that's synergy.
I would have had a powerful combo going on.
Hey, I've lost a game.
I should
wandering
maybe not.
Astro wishing well.
Well, it's good. I just didn't, Oh, mine. Just
You're
wait
welcome.
till I get the grave robber, and I turn that mine into.
I trash it right here.
I'm keeping it just to. I don't know why actually.
Yeah, you gotta power up your menageries.
No, you're struggling a bit for draw, so I'd really trash it, but okay.
No,
I know.
it's
I
not
just
too
didn't
bad.
want to do it because you told me to, not because I disagreed.
Wish for the ace.
I think the ace.
Yes, the ace.
I don't know what the ace means.
Click show
The
more
ace.
cards.
The ace of spades.
Oh yeah, that guy. Forgot about him.
So there's a little bit of discussion in the chat about who's winning. I mean, yes, dudeabides has 4 provinces, and I mean, I think
I don't know if
Mick
this
could
workshop does
reasonably-
much for me.
Mick could reasonably come back from 5 provinces, and in some worlds even 6, depending on if he can like pull the attacks and get them played fast enough. Although dudeabides has a pretty good deck, I mean, it's gonna take like some really good luck and a bad shuffle to come back from 6 provinces. So it may be too late. That's a pretty non-committal statement I just made. Cool.
Yeah. And Mick is not. Well, I don't know.
Nice.
Ooh, that fool's gold synergizes with the mine you have.
You're right. What was I thinking?
It's way better than a copper for that. There's province number 5.
I just need to wait till he draws those hands of pure green, and
Play
then
that masquerade.
the masquerade's gonna be a
Yeah. It's gonna wreck him.
point killer.
Ah, now I see why you kept the mine. You can ask it back.
If only I thought that far ahead. But I could get a goldsmith.
Did you just say goldsmith?
I said gold Steph.
And definitely no goldsmith.
Yeah, gold. That would have to make gold's worth another $1.
Guys,
a turn.
watch this.
Oh,
Watching.
synergy.
Watch this.
Oh, there it is. It's real. The synergy is real.
Was that a
Wish
lab?
for the ace.
It looked like I had a lab in my deck there for a second, guys. What was that about? Alright. Which one's better?
Thief.
Yeah, no. I know.
Yeah,
I
but
see.
your grid is also really good, but it has to come a bit later. First you need to thief him a couple of times.
Yeah, make sure you play the bureaucrat first. I'm kidding. You definitely
Okay.
don't.
Oh, these are all not good.
Hey, you were bragging earlier about how there was a lot of VP. in
I gotta go for that a long time from now, though.
Yeah.
If I go for it ever. I bet you wish you had a
Ouch.
gold still. I don't think I need that.
That's-
Okay.
So that's a little bit painful to see.
Except except he has like 10 of those.
The silver lining is that this is that puts dude right up to the bottom of the shuffle, which is not true.
No, but, huh?
He's
He
gonna
will be
thief me
attacked
again.
again. Look at him. There we go. It's a steward.
You did it.
That was my second Stuart.
You did it
Oh,
again.
yes.
I gotta save this wishing well for
For the wandering minstrel.
the wandering minstrel.
I think you have to play.
I know I'm joking. No, I do. Well, there are a lot
Wish
of
for the wandering minstrel.
these. Why
They're
not?
bros.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh.
Well, we'll see. Ah,
All wrecked.
boom. All right, now get rid of that thing.
Oh,
And
that
it
was-
whiffed. That's the worst. Get rid of that guy.
so
Jeez.
Ooh, wow. Hand ended up being a lot better than it looked at the start of Duke's turn.
If only there was like a smithy on this board.
So do you go for a duchy here?
No.
No? Yeah, I mean, he's asking dude, not you.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying no for dude.
Thanks
Really?
thanks for helping me out, Nick.
Ah, wait.
But what
There
what
is-
do you
huh?
go for? Is it treasury, bazaar, something else?
There is an interesting card on the board, which,
Ooh.
but I don't think you want it now.
Not with 6. You thinking Secret Chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely something I will need to protect me against pirate ship and thief. But I don't. It's like, do I get another gold here? Do I go treasury?
I don't hate the duchy, but
Ah,
Gotta save this minstrel for the.
now make us in a situation where I find myself a lot, where you build this weird engine and then have to fight back against big money, and it looks real hopeless for a long time.
Maybe it
Sounds-
looks real helpless for forever.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm rooting for you, dude.
thanks, I
I'm in
appreciate
your
it.
corner. You
Guys,
know.
got this, man.
I think I do.
You got some mad skills.
Thanks.
this wishing well. Unbelievable.
Ah, so lucky.
Are there more stewards? There's something. Now I have to. Why did I upgrade this thing? Okay. To a turn. Well, for a turn, maybe. We might get there. We might not. At some point, do I pass him this stuff? Not yet, I don't think.
So here's a thought. Remember that $6 hand that you got a treasury on? Like, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Secret Chamber was the right buy there
For $6?
for $6. Let's talk about that. I think that's not crazy. Secret Chamber is now absolutely amazing for dude.
How's a cut purse from me? I
Any
don't have to
hand that
draw.
he has a Secret Chamber,
Definitely need a cut purse.
he's getting
my
4
God.
deck inspection attacks played on him. He could save up to 4 treasures from being trashed from his deck, cycle past a bunch of green, and find exactly the cards he needs to buy a province.
Yeah, but now you assume he draws it.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
put it
he
in your
will.
deck.
Okay.
I sigh with you, dude.
That cut purse is brutal.
Uh-huh.
We need Ah.
Dude. Oh. Do I dare pass this?
Send me a province.
It's tempting.
There are more masquerades to be played this turn.
There are. That's right.
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yes. Getting into the black market race.
You know what? Oh man, I'd be so mad if I was you. You go the whole game trying not to get that card, and there it is.
Guys, can you believe it? Look what's gonna happen.
Nice.
More lucky wishing for Mike.
I should have left the thing so I don't have to go in the...
Yeah, should have put him the other way around.
This was a huge miss, because there's a lot of misclick opportunities in this in this here adventure.
You still need to get rid of the stables, probably. Although now it's really tempting to play it, but it's gonna be a dead card way too often.
I wish I knew how many of those he had. Oh well. Alright, I got that guy back.
You made the right play, dude.
Thanks.
Okay. Wait, I shouldn't. When do I start? Do I just even score points ever, or just...
Maybe you were soon on the grave robber.
Yeah, I think you just empty the piles and never score points. That's pretty solid.
I mean...
Yeah, now you definitely need more of those amazing wishing wells and stewards.
Did you like having money in your deck?
You probably didn't like copper.
No, Mick might have to steal this. Because, and then trash the silver.
I'm okay with this amount.
Yeah, but why keep a silver? Yeah, okay, you can keep silver, but you can also trash it and buy a copper instead.
I think I'm gonna buy not a copper.
Copper is way, way better for you than silver.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, I'm not gonna spend a buy to replace the silver with a copper.
So you're not gonna use your buys at all?
Well, I'm gonna buy action cards.
You have to get as many action cards
Why?
as possible, Steph, because in general, the person who plays more action cards will win the game.
No, serious. I would consider just trashing it and buy a copper and pass.
I was just gonna buy some things to like.
You don't want to
Fill
lower the
in.
villages any further? And
What do you mean? He's not gonna 3-pile.
no, he's not.
There's not a
Okay.
third. There's not a third pile. I mean, there's just not
Oh,
3
okay.
piles to
You
do.
can buy a few, yeah.
I mean, I can certainly buy wishing wells and I think another steward. This was my outpost turn.
Yeah.
Jeez, these turns are long.
Really?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Here comes that $6 secret chamber.
I think I'm going Dutchy, actually. Maybe I'm crazy, but
If it
Oh, the
wasn't for
wishing
Secret
well.
Chamber, I think
The wishing
Dude
well
would
fails.
resign. Wishing well fails? Oh, you.
It's just not here with the minstrel.
You have a second one. Oh wait, but you don't have.
I don't have more minstrels. Is the issue?
It still might hit after a black market buy, but
Wishing
yeah.
well clearly should have been a silver. Would have been way better here.
This turn may just kaput. Yep. Well, it'll still be a pretty good turn, I think.
Yep, that definitely made it a good turn.
Should I give him a curse?
You
Well,
get
why
that
not?
curse right back, bro.
Why not, actually?
Well, maybe because the bureaucrat's better.
True.
Okay.
But IGG can gain you coppers mid-turn.
Yeah. It's true. Alright, look at this minstrel. Okay.
Oh man, this game is so much fun, isn't it?
Hey, if he had done the right thing, we would have three-piled a long
He did
time
do
ago.
the right thing. You will never convince me otherwise.
If it was
Oh, I
for
picked-
Secret Chamber, I think dudeabides could resign right now. And
I
with
picked-
Secret Chamber, I'm not sure.
I picked the wrong card again on this. Oh well.
Yes, that wishing well is so good.
Most people are jealous of the wishing well. Well, let's steal some more money. I wish I knew what his money actually was.
So Dude Abides, do you want to like play a side game at Dominion while Mick is doing his turns?
that's tempting.
Now I can do a bureaucrat.
This seems like an appropriate time to talk about this. So last night I had my bachelor party, and we were up until 4 in the morning playing board games. It was pretty awesome. But one of the things that we did, my best man came up with a couple of fun games to play, and this thing I got to do was she took excerpts from the wiki on certain cards and read them to me, and then I had to guess what card they were talking about. And people would guess how many out of, I think, 15 that I would get correct, and there were some other things happening. I gotta tell you, it was really difficult in some places.
But I mean, they were quoting a couple of words, or strategy advice, or
All of the above, yeah.
yeah, with some other strategy advice on the wiki, I disagree so much that I would also
Be confused.
She did try to find the most misleading quotes, yeah.
So I just do nothing until I kill all his treasure.
I think you need another copper. But
The chat has pointed out that I refer to my best man with female pronouns. Yes, my best man is a woman. I've never been one for traditional gender roles. She fits the role best and preferred that title. So, anyway.
And then there's just like nothing. Like I just attack until I feel like I can get the green before, and he's just doing nothing. Jeez, this is. I'm sorry, dude abides.
Yeah, you're a jerk.
It shouldn't be long before you can start. This is
Secret
really...
chamber, yeah.
That's a real shame. That secret chamber.
You mean that Rockstar secret chamber?
Mm-hmm. And the real problem is that he can just buy another. Mick might have to deny him secret chambers. No. How quickly would it take Mick to, for how long would it take Mick to outscore him now?
There is the embargo at the black market.
If he,
Ah, yes, you definitely.
I mean, I
should
think
buy
I can.
those
I think I can catch him in like 2 turns if I have full turns on the outpost.
Yeah, something like that.
Um,
But after no, you won't have a full turn after you start greening. But you definitely can catch him real quick. I'm looking at dudeabides' hand now, and I'm really wondering what it will look like when it's his turn. How many of these cards will still be in there?
You have to look at this hand, and then.
I'd say at least 1, but I'm not sure it will be 2.
I think this is Grave Robber and Mask.
Better wish for the ace.
Look at that.
Well done, Mick. League champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh gosh.
But you trashed the masquerade, right?
What?
You only have 1 masquerade left.
Yeah.
You're not really going for some kind of a pin.
I get confused when I think about pins. So,
They're rare, but you really have quite a lot of the ingredients here with bureaucrats, cutpurse, masquerade,
outpost. Yeah. Maybe I'll just hope I get roughly close to a pin just by doing whatever I do. I guess I could have played the black market before.
You need to trash silvers.
Probably. I could pass him the rat.
Sir Degan says, I think there should be a timer so that a 2-player game ends after 30 minutes. It should be like a chess clock.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, it's of course a bit annoying in such a match with a lot of spectators, but I really, really like the long games.
Yeah?
It's really annoying
Yeah.
when you're on my end of the game too.
Yeah, I know. Well, I won't say I've been there many times, but I.
Wishing
I've
low
been on
the
power.
other end.
No, why did this turn have to kick off? Come
Well,
on.
it hasn't
Because
totally
his deck is
kicked
so
off
good.
yet, but
All you had to do was draw your other black market.
or my cuppers. There are quite a few options. Nope. All right, it
And
ended. I didn't get to do more pinning.
We put
Well, a
the
little bit
longer
more.
games toward the end, so
No.
that maybe, since the match would likely have already been decided that like they wouldn't take as long, and then this happened. We couldn't ban Thief and Pirate Ship from the kingdom. Ugh, Black Market is such a good card, guys. Look at this. This game is fun. It's fun to play and it's fun to watch.
When I played this game yesterday, I mean, we had Ghost Ship there, so if Mick would draw a Ghost Ship now, then
Yeah. So just so you guys know,
it
I'm
would be a lot
never
more.
gonna be okay putting Black Market in a champion match ever again. I hope this was worth it.
Look at this. I whiffed twice.
No, you didn't. Oh, yes, you did. You're doing it yourself, Mick. You're keeping all the silvers.
I don't. Sure, but yeah, I guess I played that bureaucrat last time. Yeah, fair enough. All right, I'm bored. Let's just move
It's
along.
funny though. That this one time you don't attack him.
And I'd be kind of upset. And also tempted not to play the treasury so the secret chamber doesn't miss, but that's bad.
Now, what is dude gonna pass him here?
That guy there, probably.
JSH says, fire Adam, black market for everyone. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I won't be doing this next season. I have to take next season off, even from moderating. So, hey, you could, send someone a PM. Maybe you could help with the thingy, yeah? There you go. Put black market in all of the boards.
Now that would be a great plan. I still would love to. I guess I could ask Dogs to implement the 10 black markets kingdom.
I mean, big money with one black market is probably best there, yeah? But I would open black market silver. You can't tell me you would open double black market there, would you?
I don't know.
He's
I
got
think
the
I would.
reaction card.
It depends on the black market deck. Each black market pile has a different black market deck. That
Yeah, but
way,
I do hope you're not allowed to look in them before the game starts, because
because
then
then you look for 20 minutes before you ever
Yeah.
do anything.
Okay.
you're upgrading his hands, Nick.
Yeah, I believe it. I don't know why I played that.
And now you're upgrading his next turn.
Well, I can just, yeah.
Well, I mean, these are difficult decks to play. Very difficult, actually.
I have enough silvers for the feed. No plus buy. Oh, here's the plus buy when I have no money.
We do have enough to
Yosel?
Oh man.
drain the duchies.
Oh. Oh. The salt is real.
18 points is enough, right?
Yep.
Just barely.
Yep.
All right. Let's do that. Ah.
No, don't wish for Bazaar. Oh. If it's a Bazaar, you kick off anyway.
Yeah, I know. The old... I do know, I really do, I just don't always stop to. But you're right. Of course. As usual.
Oh, gardens. You really-
Jeez.
And that was a 6-point Gardens.
The 5-point gardens, 6-point gardens.
I do have quite some cards, don't I? That was unfortunately a lot of my stewards. So
Yeah, well, but he's extremely unlikely to hit 8. I don't even know if his deck could hit 8. Well, I guess he has a gold and a silver left. And a secret chamber. And that's
I've
still
got-
7.
I've got 2 golds actually.
You still have 2 golds?
I bought,
bought
one.
one.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's getting ready to disappear. This thief or pirate ship that he plays, but it's there.
Hey, your pirate ship is already 5 points by now.
Yeah.
5 coins.
yeah, I mean if I have the plus buys now, so if I get around to the money,
You can just triple probably right away.
right, but I have to still get quite a bit of money.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yes.
Now you can steal all the money back.
That's right.
Except for that Mick
Doesn't have any money.
trashed most of it.
Yeah.
Do I have a 5 cost action? Nope. So
Yeah, that was real close.
if I had
If you
the
had
fortress before the
fortress,
bazaar,
yeah.
I don't think I had it. I think
Yeah.
this was the order I drew it.
Okay, no,
But then I would have the game. Well, I gotta play this one anyway. Okay.
Makes looks like you win right here, huh?
Yep.
Good game. Brutal.
So
Dudeabides, you won that game in my heart.
I appreciate that.
I hope everyone. Yeah. That was. They gave me all the thief variants except for whatever it's called,
They
Noble
give you
Brigand.
The 2 that you want. These 2 are way better than Noble Brigand.
Right. No Brigand's a force gain, right?
Yeah. That makes the most of the 3 in this
In
kind of
that
deck.
game, yeah. Whoops.
And what set number are we gonna play now?
16? 4th one on the list. But I put it in the chat. This next kingdom was submitted by JW. Hey guys, you can all wake up now. The black market
over.
game ended. I'm sorry to report that the black market deck won, technically, but I think we all lost. Anyway, can I say that? The next kingdom was submitted by JW. Thank you for submitting.
Is this just number 4?
This is the 4th game out of 6.
Alright.
Just before.
Okay.
So this board, draw. It's tight, yeah. It's only tactician and then native village, but you know,
Yeah, I played this one yesterday.
there's still some stuff you can do here. I think I can leave it at that.
There's some
There are multiple options.
there's some
so,
stuff you can do here, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say what I think before you guys ever buy anything. So they're both going for remake Market Square, big money. It's a pretty solid strategy.
What?
Why big money?
Kidding. That's a joke. I was kidding.
Okay. Well,
No.
That's what I was going for.
No
You're
jokes
making fun of me.
allowed. No jokes
that was
allowed.
the exact same hand as in the game you
I know. I can
you ran away from.
I can learn, Steph.
Yes, very nicely done.
So Wandering Winder asks, you think there's multiple options here, Adam, that are significantly different? Yeah, I think there's a couple different ways you can go that are not terrible. I'm not
They
positive which
are
one's best.
they're not very divergent, but they are definitely.
They
Yeah.
both beat BankerBot.
Whatever was done, we're confident it beat
Yeah.
BankerBot.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can go for a mega turn with the Horn of Plenties.
Yeah, you can do single
Which-
tactician with native village into Horn of Plenty Megaturn. That's one of them, yeah.
I
The other
think-
one is you can enable double tactician with Salvager and Market Square.
That's the one I'm headed for,
So, I mean, tactician
at least in my
type draw
mind.
shapes both of the decks, but the payload is very different, and so how you build them becomes different.
I played single tactician yesterday.
Wandering Winder says, I bet I could open Curse, maybe double Curse, and beat BankerBot. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I mean, I my availability's limited.
What are you saying,
Play
Adam?
tests at a certain time, and it's better than not doing anything. That is quite a native
it's a
village.
lot of native
you've got going
villages.
there.
If you're playing double tactician, do you really want the native village?
Probably not with the Salvager Market Square double tactician. I mean, I think you would prefer Workers Village, yeah.
Yeah, of course it costs more, but
I mean, you just prefer that.
Um,
The decisions. The struggle is real. How many market squares to reveal? That rhymed. You see what I did there?
that may be excessive.
yeah. Not that much of a problem.
Yeah, it's one of those problems you can live with. Those are the problems I try to embrace.
I wonder. So I wonder, like, what if you go for the double tactician or a tactician like remake Market Square Salvager kind of thing, but then like just get a whole bunch of golds and go for big money. Wonder how good that is. Probably beats BankerBot.
But, yeah, okay. You want money and you wanted to start off with remake Market Square or straight into money?
I guess you might open Remake Silver. Market score's probably okay. That's tough. But you can get a lot of golds pretty quickly.
Not really. I don't think. I think it's kind of hard to trash fast enough.
I just wonder about the Salvager Market Square payload. I wonder if the draw is enough that just golds becomes better. It may not.
Let's hope I draw my native village again.
Yeah, that was a bit of an unfortunate. In the meanwhile, what is dudeabides doing?
He's playing his native villages.
Looks like going for a Horn of Plenty turn. In which case, I think I would now buy Altar and second tact, but you can
Alter
also
Horn might be okay.
the idea with Altar being that if you start drawing your deck, you can alter for a new card and then set it aside.
Alright, native village.
Oh, that's pretty good. You can just get a whole bunch of horns on your native village, Matt.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It might sound a bit more fancy than it actually is, but yeah, it also could work out.
If you can draw your deck, things that sound fancy become very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with native village.
I tried to construct a triple tactician deck for the last Kingdom Design contest, but I failed.
Triple tactician, huh?
Yeah.
Does it involve Herald or Golem?
Yeah, Golem.
Ah.
So draw your deck and then play a warehouse, discard tactician and library, play Golem.
But then what's the point? You have what do you need all that draw for?
Yeah, that's the problem. You need a point that is
When
big
is
enough.
a triple tactician better than a good old fashioned double?
Yeah, sounds like with
Well, a double might not work if there are no cards that give you what's it called? Money. No terminal money.
virtual money.
No virtual money. Yeah.
Wandering Winder says, how does Herald get your triple tactician? I think you also need throne room, right?
No, Herald could do it.
You thrown a Herald.
Yeah.
You need to double, like throne room, Kingsword, or procession, but it can be done. Your first Herald hits the tactician, and then you play a second Herald and draw cards. That's
Yeah.
how.
So with triple tactician, you could end with a library and just play gold or platinum as your payload. And in double, that's not possible.
Oh, I see. Treasures have to be the payload. Interesting.
Yeah, the problem is that what I built kept losing to big money library. So
Ooh, that's uncomfortable.
Couldn't beat Bankerbot.
You need
Actually,
tokens. You need goons. That's what she. Well, then goons is virtual money. Ouch, that's painful. You need super colonies. That's what you need. Something that costs $14, 15 VP. We need it. Actually, Big Money Library might still win. Anyway.
well, if you play with the super colonies and without the platinum, then big money library might have a problem.
So this is a decent moment in the life of Mixenox deck here. This is basically what his turns, I guess, are going to look at like for a little bit. Where you're still short on draw.
I did the classic thing, buy a province before you're actually done building.
Yeah, just to have the unique card.
Right. I just The color's so nice.
Yeah.
So
you wanna
green.
really have a colorful deck. I mean, you can get lots of different colors. You can get green, orange, blue, white, and yellow. I mean, next up you just need to pick up a curse, and then you've got the 6.
So from here on, dudeabides just needs a bit of luck setting aside cards, I think.
So apparently super colonies are called continents. This is what the chat seems to have come up with.
Yeah, I think I used that name before, or I
Yeah?
saw it, or
Like nation or republic or I don't
Jesus.
know. That's not thematic. This is why I don't design board games, guys. So it's a double province turn. It looks like you got through most of your deck that turn.
Yeah.
Dude still has 2 horns.
yeah, well, that might be enough. Obviously not for this turn, but for the next.
Sepric suggests that the world for 17, the galaxy for $20, the universe for $23. I have to object though. I don't like universe because you really don't want to limit the design space because eventually you're going to want something bigger for 26.
And why wouldn't there be something bigger than?
Okay, well you've got multiverse, but then what's bigger? I mean, you gotta you gotta leave yourself room to grow here. So, Dude Abides' deck, it has
Got a fortune teller.
2... There you go. Look at that squire. Doing some work. You've got 4 Horns of Plenty now.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're playing still double Tactician for the time being, yeah?
He just has to play tech now because he has to threaten to take a lot of provinces. I don't know if Mick can just take 2 again. I don't think so. At least not without sacrificing some himself.
Yeah, so it looks like this Horn of Plenty deck, it's sort of coming together. So you didn't get, I guess, enough time to thin as much as you wanted. Looks like the idea is play 2 altars and start building up the native village, Matt, but...
Got some things in the native village man I wouldn't like to have.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
Namely these 2.
Oh, well, I can only see your hand.
Oh.
I can see
the
more.
mini native village, Matt. Well, the stream can only see the mini native village, Matt.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can point at the same card in your hand.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Couple
that's
of
so
those.
unfortunate.
So Mick bought 1 province, which means he now has 4. That's like the... I don't think I like that, Mick.
It's a little dangerous. The dream turn by Dude Abides can play 4 horns for provinces and buy an estate.
It's
or it doesn't need the estate.
Way more than a little dangerous.
Good.
That's your middle name, right? Mick Danger Seanock.
Living on the edge.
League champion, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, that's got to be a new meme.
And Mick did not play tech, so...
I did.
Oh, Ming did. Sorry. Never mind.
That's right, never mind.
Oh,
Actually,
snap.
do mind, but really dumb.
Now you two, hug it out.
Yeah. Dude has it, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
What do I need to do here? Salvage the tactician.
I think you have it quite easily, actually.
Yeah.
You don't even need to salvage something.
Oh, there are 3 horns, yeah. You can just... Well, how many uniques? You just need to get the uniques in play.
It's the power of Fortune Teller. I would attribute this victory to Fortune Teller,
Yeah.
primarily.
I mean, that was the biggest difference in your strategies. Dudeabides got a fortune teller. So,
For free from a squire, no less.
I mean, well, yeah. We didn't see Mixinox springing for the squire.
It was too pricey. At $2.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, so this is just... I wouldn't call Dude's deck much more powerful than Mick, but he has a lot more potential to have one big turn, and
I mean,
in
there
game
wasn't
really
like a
well.
thing I could have done differently on my turn. He obviously could have gotten 5 provinces there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there was not,
No, you were just toast.
right? But it's obviously a credit to his deck, but I don't think I like totally blew it on my last turn by. Not that say that what I did was good.
Well, I mean, he now had a pretty okay turn, but
Yeah.
he didn't need to.
Right. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, I guess in the meanwhile I could talk a bit about after this match.
Ooh.
Because we have more boards than the one we're playing now, and after this we would like to do something somewhat similar to last season. Basically it's just everyone playing games against each other. It's just, yeah, I guess you could call it a tournament, but it's just people playing games on the sets that were also submitted. It will take 2 hours, and the idea is that you kind of schedule yourself. Everyone, the rule is you don't play the same opponent more than once, and you don't play the same board more than once. And apart from that, we just all go to a room. I think Outpost 2 is a nice one.
Oh, we're all gonna get a room, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, baby.
That sounded really nice. Uh-huh. So, yeah, we'll just start right after this. They have 2 more games to go, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm hoping I can join myself as well. But we'll see about that. I guess if you want to join the tournament after this, we should do some kind of sign up. I think you can just put a message in the chat if you want to join. Adam's Twitch chat, that is.
Yeah.
I hope I won't miss any, but I will at some point post the ones that I did see, and then, well, I guess that will work out. So if you want to join, just say something like, well, what are we going to do? Wandering Winder is asking if people are just playing games, why sign up? Okay, I guess you don't really need to sign up, you can also just show up. But last time I made the initial seeding for round 1, and you would be in there if you signed up, and you would not if you did not. I guess there's not a real very good reason to sign up, but doesn't hurt either. And yes, results will be counted. I will make a list of. You get 5 points for a win and -3 for a loss. So there is a slight push towards playing more. And after 2 hours, we will see who has the most points.
Okay. Let's. Can I go ahead and start talking about this kingdom?
There's some cards in it. Some of them do things.
Yeah.
Some
this
of
one
them
was,
don't.
This kingdom was submitted by Assemble Me. Thank you for submitting this.
That's his second, right?
Yes. Yeah. There are 2 people that have 2 kingdoms featured. There were 2 by JW that we've seen.
They're the real
And that was just
champions.
yeah. We had a fewer number of different people submitting this season. But we have the regulars, and there's still a lot of good stuff here. So this board, cool stinking engine, no trashing except for expand. But this engine just feels really good. It's fun to play. Nice feel good engine here. So they both go early for apothecaries, and you want to spike that early expand. It can go a long way. I think the interesting question here is about keeping your shelters because of the presence of fairgrounds. Without your shelters, there are only 18 uniques, but if you keep all the shelters, you never have to buy a curse in order to have 8-point fairgrounds. So,
Well, not buying a curse is not that much of a point, but
I am not
yeah.
keeping my shelters, or
Yeah.
I'm not going to go out of my way to keep my shelters.
I think with both people going for an engine, it's important. But if someone, maybe banker bot or somebody is playing big money, like 8-point fairgrounds.
Hypothetical. Friend of mine said.
Just in case you were playing someone
don't
going
back.
for big money, like banker bot may do.
A friend of mine was playing BankerBot, and so he wanted me to ask this question.
Yeah.
How to beat
How to beat him.
Yeah.
You just gotta go big money harder. I mean, big money is the best
Just
strategy.
make sure your monies are especially large.
But it's actually not that unreasonable. I mean, if you're Dominion is a pretty cruel game if you're not if you have no clue what you're doing. You will certainly lose to BankerBot.
Sure, I mean, I lose to BankerBot sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, when I was playtesting these boards, I never lost a banker bot, but that's not to say it's never happened before. And there were a couple of them that were pretty close.
Season 8 Dominion League Championship. Adam H versus BankerBot.
Hey, I won B division. It could happen.
Adam, what are you getting married for? A division is way more important than that. Just
Why don't you tell that to my fiance? Because I'm not going to.
I mean, I can.
I'll give you your Skype name. She hasn't been on Skype in like 7 months.
Oh man, I can still reveal the
tell her when
market
I see
square.
her
Good
tonight.
job, Goko. You got it right.
It's funny because actually I think she's closer to you than me right now. She's visiting her parents this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Parents.
Yeah. I invited her to my bachelor party. She did not want to go.
I feel so totally out of place hearing about your bachelor party because mine was in Vegas with, strippers and booze and gambling.
Yeah. We burned my
Yeah.
Monopoly set last night.
Whoa!
I ended up setting my grill on fire. That was pretty cool.
Get a stripper dressed like the Monopoly Man guy. Mustache and
Oh no!
mustache and
No, I can't unsee
top
it.
hat.
No!
Oh god.
I don't even know what do you do with this deck once you draw it? What is the thing?
Well, you're gonna need some kind of payload. You
Sure.
seem to have 7 coppers, Mixenoc, and a potion, which is impressive. So, I mean, Rogue is not terrible, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the
Baker's
Rogue.
halfway decent, but I mean, first Rogue is definitely better than first Baker.
I'd like to see a stripper, the baker outfit.
New thread. Dominion artwork. Wish you'd best Would you most like to see as a stripper at your bachelor party? In
Oh man,
in,
you should have said this.
in before wine merchant.
I mean, I can't not say sea hag. I mean, we have a thing going.
She looks like a frog or a reptile or something.
Hey, don't you speak that way about my lady.
I mean, it's a hot frog.
And that I just gotta say that Duchess really creeps me out. Like that the expression on her face just gives me the heebie-jeebies. So the two decks here, in what ways are they different? Well, Dudeabides has a second expand. He
Yeah.
also has an extra laboratory. And he has a gold.
I think I like his deck a little bit more right now.
Yeah, I think that does put him ahead. Mixionok has the rogue. But you know, if dude gets a rogue this turn,
I'm just gonna activate his market squares.
Getting a rogue is not that important.
I mean, it's not like the cornerstone of the strategy here. I mean, the card can end up in the trash, and that's not a big deal.
They already did.
There's
You're not
gold.
gonna-
I mean, it's not gonna attack very much or at all. Maybe is the word.
Mm-hmm.
Do a third expand? No.
No.
Five or six.
5 or 6 expands, huh?
Yeah,
Alright.
if you're gonna get one expand, you should probably get at least 6.
Yeah. It's the play. Experts agree.
I think I'd get lab.
You know. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
the lab. Look at that apothecary. Perfect apothecary.
Well done, Yimyosel.
I did in fact stack my cards to make
Impressive.
that happen.
Now we know.
Now
how
my
to
iron
play
mo-
League
now I
Two.
have lots of actions. That's useless. Aggressive card stacking is in fact the quickest way to achieve league victory. I can get a gold. Wow.
I mean, gold's pretty good. It's almost as good as silver.
It's a pretty cool card. Should I get rid of my potion?
Why?
Get an expand, maybe?
But you can't play it.
Well, I might. There's a 50% chance of playing it.
What's the last card in your deck?
Oh, an apothecary.
Ah, okay. So you shouldn't have played the rogue yet.
Right.
Yes, now I can get a second potion.
Noob apothecary.
Mm-hmm.
Noob apothecary.
He barely went to pharmacy school at all. He barely passed pharmacy school.
He's hanging out with the peasant too much.
He was spending a little too much time with the wrong kind of drugs. Does this like look really weird on the stream if I bring up the? Is
A
it
little
like
bit,
only
yeah.
the bottom half of it or something shooting into
The it looks a little strange, yeah.
I'm definitely gonna keep doing it.
You have been wondering about the text of Embassy for a long time.
I wish Embassy were good on this board. Embassy's a cool card.
I like Embassy. You really want to build that
Yeah.
in Embassy engine.
I really hate Embassy.
Embassy is
Really?
Well, no, I don't. I mean, there's not that much to hate there, but I don't think it's a nice. No.
it's mean.
Yeah. It makes my engine lose.
Oh.
Is there really a laboratory in the?
There is now.
What happened? Oh.
I
you-
attacked him.
Yeah.
Look at that rogue doing some work.
Power of Rogue. That turn sucked.
You have some noob apothecaries there.
I didn't even have any apothecaries.
Noobs.
Look at this one. This one's gonna be a pro though. Watch him go.
Really?
Nope, he's the worst. Jeez. I hate him.
Harsh words by our league champion.
Yeah. He didn't get the lab though, so that could be nice. There we go. That's a pro apothecary. That
I see
one.
better.
Those are okay. These apothecary decks, you always feel like you should play them well. It's a pain.
Yeah, they're quite complicated indeed.
Like you gotta
They will.
think about the order. Like, and sometimes it's like a tiny difference. Like it doesn't matter much, and then sometimes it actually can like totally kill your turn or not. What a pain.
I hate it when I actually have to play my deck well. Who does that?
I try to avoid it.
Looks like it might be time to green.
Oh, hey, those are piles. I didn't even notice that. Thanks, Steph.
Like a bro.
No, I think, well, it's got to be close.
Well, one, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8.
Yeah,
And here comes the fairgrounds.
that's what I would have bought as well.
Look at that 2-point fairgrounds.
He's close to growing up, though.
All we need to do is have that bar mitzvah. So if I'm not mistaken, Dude's deck has a pretty good potential payload. How many golds does he have in his deck at this moment? Is it 2? Or there's one in the trash, right?
Beats me. Well, there's one in the trash, yes, I know that much.
I don't even know how many golds I've got.
As far as the rest of his deck, I don't know.
Seems somewhat relevant.
I'll find out when he plays them, I guess.
Clearly the play is to expand something into a copper so you can draw it with apothecary.
Yep. He should get a third potion.
Mm-hmm.
Pile out the apothecaries.
You have no potion left, right, Nick?
I have no potion.
Ah, but you can gain 1 mid-turn, so it's not really fair.
Mixed potion is now in Dude's hand.
Yeah.
Someone's just gonna draw one of those dead turns and then
And then it's
other
over.
guy wins. Not saying that's what's happened to me.
It's already really close here.
Alright, so Dudeabides looks like he's getting some uniques. How far away from
Noob apothecaries.
DG was commenting about the inn. I also like getting an inn, but you also could have expanded into the fairgrounds and bought the inn. So you can also shuffle
After
in
shuffling in the apothecary, yeah.
and the baker, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a card I don't think about its tricks very much ever at all.
Steph, you were talking about someone drawing a dead hand, and I got scared, so went in with it. Didn't think about order.
Yeah, inn is a good card. That's not nothing wrong with it. Especially after you start greening. But also before that already, at the coppers you can just discard and draw again.
Okay. Too complicated for me. I can get a sweet potion back.
Yeah, that could be a 2-point potion. Boom! 2-point potion.
Um,
That 2-point potion just got demoted when the gold got trashed. Unfortunate. Easy come, easy go. The chat, I think, found a forced win for dudeabides last turn.
Really?
of course, one thing to bear in mind with the chat forced wins are
They might be off by one.
sometimes they're not so forced. But I mean, it happens to everybody. And it's hard when you don't have control to check the numbers.
Yeah, it's a
Not
lot
to
easier to.
not to mock the chat too much, but it does. They screw it up pretty often.
It's a lot easier to look for these things when you're not playing and worrying about lots of things.
Yeah.
I thought he was one card short, but maybe I was wrong.
That's what I came up with too.
Yeah,
I
I like going.
I don't
heavy
wanna-
firebats.
I don't want to name names, but there are some names in the chat who are definitely guilty of the non-existent 3 pile.
I'm starting to wonder who you don't want to name.
No, it's
Wow, that Adam Horton is so obnoxious. Never shuts up.
sometimes they're right. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's not.
I
I'm not trying to dis. Yeah. But hopefully everyone in the chat can wonder if I was talking about them.
Oh, that's mean.
You're all about the
It was
mind games,
it was
aren't you?
actually it was all of you guys. Every single one of you.
So, let's look for a win this turn.
It's a little more difficult. Mick has a pretty big lead.
Yeah, it probably includes draining the fairgrounds, if it happens at all. Here you can draw an extra card of the Ironmonger.
Now the noob apothecaries aren't so noobish. Enabled by the ironmongers. Or enabling the ironmongers. What's the next board? Tell us the next board and we can think about I can think about what I'm
17.
I needed to play Ironmonger for action, actually.
Whoa.
Ah, yeah, you also have the Rogue.
Yeah,
Action
that's what I
longer
needed.
for Iron.
Yeah.
I'm not actually reading Jet Titan. It was. No, I can't give more clues to who I was talking about. Six curse. Maybe pile out the curses.
Probably wins. Yeah.
Probably is the winning move here. The purple would go really well with the other colors in your deck.
It's all about the colors. Whoever has the most colors wins. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new victory card like Fairgrounds, only it measures unique.
If only I still had all three of my shelters.
I think Dude has a real problem if Mick has a reasonable turn.
I think Mick has a real problem, given that if.
Yeah, that might be, but I mean, Dude can't really start buying Fairgrounds now because then you just pile it out. Well, maybe you can just buy 2 provinces and call it a day.
There's another source of nice VP.
Yeah.
But no, definitely take those Fairgrounds. Somebody just died on air.
That's unfortunate.
You didn't think this chat was going to turn into a snuff stream, but turns out it is. At least we don't have footage.
Time to play something, Dude, or you'll time out.
Well, I know I'm going to play and expand.
Imagine you could write your own Dominion Online client. Would you actually include some kind of a timer?
I think there might be a button your opponent can push that could turn on the timer.
No, I mean it would be if you have control over the server, it would be really easy to keep track of who consumes how much time of the game.
Oh, just to track it.
Would that make sense?
Just so we can finally lay to rest who the slowest players are. We can make an anti-leaderboard. Incorporate it into their true skills. No.
It'll be interesting to see how much longer I take to play when I stream versus when I don't.
I don't
tell
know
you
what kind of metric you should use. Probably something like if you want to do something with a clock, you should get a couple of seconds for every action you have to take.
Yeah. I mean, as a first step, I would just make a clock and just accept that, of course, you're not measuring the same thing, or you're not. That different situations can be wildly different, but.
With enough games,
my first step would be just to make a clock and do nothing with it, but just display what it says.
Right. Sure.
And then wait for a couple of months until you know what you want to do with it.
Duchy Estate Inn. So he upgraded.
Yeah, but he doesn't
The
have too
fairgrounds.
many super upgrades, does he?
Well, he has 2, is all.
Okay.
I think.
Anyway, time
I
to
have
play
I have 3.
laboratory.
Alright, I'll play the lab, Steph.
I'm getting a little impatient here.
Okay.
So now we will see the power of the inn.
Or something.
So it looks like the goal for mixed turn, I'm guessing, is to get as many fairgrounds as possible. But
Yeah, about that.
yeah, that looks like it didn't work out very well.
Well, you can get one.
You can get 1, and yeah, this did not go the way Mick wanted it to, and this is exactly what Dude was playing into with his
I
last
think
turn.
we just want the gold now, Mick.
Maybe. Probably. Steph just wants to tell us.
Yes.
Steph wants to pilot this plane from
why
now
are
on.
You, why are you taking advice from this guy? I mean,
He's-
you pretty soundly beat him, League Champion.
Usually I take advice from him because he's better than me. That's my
not the case today.
that's my general philosophy on advice and Steph.
Aw. Well, I guess thank you.
Why doesn't anyone take advice from me?
Maybe they do.
That's what people do, yeah.
The thing with Dominion advice, it's not about well, for me, it's not about, I'm going to rant. No, it's not about like being absolutely right or sure. It's just taking under consideration different options. And so when people tell you that something you should do whatever, the main thing is just to think about that option and just kind of play the scenarios in your head, or the next time you encounter something similar, think about what they suggested. But
I think a lot of my worst misplays are when I just don't think about things that I should be thinking about.
I don't usually take people's comments to be that
Is this where we can start talking about the second haggler?
Let's not talk about the second haggler.
Oh, there's a lot that I missed on that board, and that's exactly what I'm talking about, is all the things other than the second haggler that I did wrong on that board that I didn't even think about.
Haggler, that's like #1 best card ever
That's pretty good. Yeah.
for me.
Okay, so looking at Dude's hand, it's theoretically possible for him to pick up the last 3 fairgrounds. So that's better than not theoretically possible. And then we have to decide if that's actually a good idea given the price. But,
Well, that would be like 18 points, so it's probably okay.
Yeah, I think I like it.
I think if you did it right now, you'd have to trash the lab though to keep your
Yeah,
stuff,
but you
right?
can just play the lab. You don't want to trash labs.
Right, but I mean, this turn has gone pretty well. So Dude was in a pretty hairy situation before, and it's gotten better. There's that curse in his deck though. But at least you can expand it. Expand works well with curses, so that's pretty good.
If only my last hand had started with these 3. I guess it
You
kind.
get quite a bit more than.
I guess it kind of did. You should just stop with 3. Don't be greedy. No need to win. What good is that?
think I'd keep the gold and just cash in points now. But
I'm trying to figure out what the other 3 cards on my deck are. What else do I hope to draw instead? But yeah, I think I keep that.
Did we get to 5 or is this number 4?
This is 5.
Cool.
you don't want to play anymore?
No, I do. I just am curious. I had lost track of the numbers.
Okay.
I'm not going to play in the after.
After tournament?
No.
I don't know how many people would like to play. That's why I actually it'd be nice
Wanted
to
to sign
say
up.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should have prepared it a bit better, but
Yeah.
oh well.
It's just a cash
Yeah.
tournament, no bigs.
Right, but you still have to have some people playing for it to happen.
No one has a silver?
Yeah, silver's not very good.
Except
It's
for-
a point more than a curse.
Yeah, that's my thoughts.
Did you have money when you bought the curse? No,
No, I
surely
did
not.
not.
Yeah.
No, that was... 7, 2, 3.
Hmm.
You're gonna need it. Okay.
Yeah, you can just buy it back. You can expand curse to silver and expand potion to fairgrounds and then buy a curse back.
You don't have to map it out exactly, Steph. This is like Team Dominion. Now we need some dead turns for Dude Abides.
Yeah, so mixed dud turn seems to have had a high price. Dude was able to capitalize on that. What does it take for Mick to come back? Well, yeah, it has to be a dud from Dude because Mick needs to get 3 of these last 4 provinces.
Well, I can still upgrade my
Fairgrounds?
fairgrounds.
Oh, okay, that too.
Gross. Gross. I needed to see one of those guys sooner. Okay.
So this is where in gets really good. Well, it's not better than lab. Well, maybe it is better than lab.
It's certainly doing some work, though. I mean, Mick's deck is not reliable at the moment.
Some of that is
Apothecary-
on shuffles.
Yeah, the Apothecary Ironmonger is just not doing enough.
Yeah, but it's not really on shuffles, is it, Mick? I mean,
One does make one's own shuffle luck.
you can.
Well, it's always on shuffles. I mean, I don't know what to. I guess I don't know. I mean, I think I could have had better turns than. But I don't know. I didn't get like horrible luck. I'm not saying that. But like the Ironmonger's hitting always action. I don't know. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I mean, he doesn't have like a lot more draw than me, does he?
No. And it's not over yet.
No.
I followed your dud handedly.
Good. Though hopefully it's extremely duddy and not just sort of duddy.
I think you would like how dirty it is.
I'm okay with this amount of duddiness. This is unacceptable. No, $4 would have been okay too. Oh yeah, I guess he's got these Baker tokens.
But why is the state more than 1 point? No. Well, maybe it's good.
So, yeah, the option of expand duchy into province and then buy duchy was available, but I'm guessing you didn't want to lower the provincipality on 3.
No, that was. I didn't like that option. Then Mick just wins if he can double province, which is quite likely.
Yeah.
But I didn't like spending the tokens on an estate either.
No, I don't really like the coppers.
Wow, not much love for you, dude.
No,
I'll
not
still-
on this turn it is.
I'll still be in your corner, though.
I did
Okay.
love the ins, but
I've got my apothecaries coming up, so I'm hoping
Those
to
are like-
draw those coppers, right?
Yeah, those are like free money.
2 coins, yeah.
What's not to like?
did you have goons in play when you bought them?
Yes.
Wish.
It's like free peddlers, yeah? That are worth a point.
If only rogue top deck stuff like Grave Robber. Should be a new rogue feature.
I guess you can take province duchy.
Yeah. Do I want to?
Gain potion.
Oh, I can't get the expand. Oh yeah. No, I don't think I want the potion.
Oh, but you can expand the gold first and then.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I could get the expand, which is of course not right. That's the only thing I was waiting for. I don't know how much a duchy actually helps me.
You got this, bro.
Quite
All you
well.
need is double province. You got it.
I have a duchy right already. Maybe I don't.
Alright. Double province coming up.
Sweet dreams. Well, it
Yeah,
might happen.
And one of them can even be like expand province as a province or fairgrounds as a province or something.
Got expand a fairgrounds into a province and then get it back with rogue. That
Oh,
would be
snap.
awesome.
That's a pro move.
And there are the apothecaries.
I guess I could have done that.
Yeah, but you did something similar, right?
Yeah. It would have just given me more money.
Oh, I think you've got it. Yeah?
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah.
If I had done a fairgrounds, I would have had the gold in hand still. So it was pretty much strictly worse. I could have another province now instead of another duchy,
That's true. I think you
which still would lose.
still lose on this hand.
Yeah,
Still,
yeah. I mean, I
been a
wouldn't
better
I wouldn't have wanted to take the province probably because, or maybe I do because I think
Then he'd only have to buy
engage
province.
one. Yeah, I know. But I'm thinking I'm just lost if his turn isn't just like
Yeah,
pretty. But probably there are enough hands where he just gets the
Yeah.
province.
Alright, there we go.
Get to do the cool trick.
Fairgrounds.
Get a potion.
Well, he could.
It wouldn't have mattered. I don't
Right.
think. No.
They're magical.
I should have just gotten the post.
Get a curse for 55 points. Do it. Do it.
No. Get two. Yes. Yes.
You tease me.
Good game. That was interesting.
All right. I don't know if we can be friends anymore after that. And
That was a fun set.
doesn't it feel good to play games like that?
No. Feels okay. Another apothecary. Is this our third apothecary? Is this an apothecary cage match?
Yes.
Half an apothecary cage match where
This
they're
one
only.
is your favorite card, Nick.
Oh, good. Does it really? Oh, it has Swindler. Well, I mean, I mostly like Swindler because it makes everyone else unhappy. As far as cards that actually make me happy, Haggler is probably the top of that.
That's not why I like Jack.
But I like Swindler a lot because it makes people angry. This is quite a board.
No, me liking Black Market has nothing to do with Adam hating it.
No, I mean, I like Black Market just because it's kind of fun.
Yeah, me too.
But
It's a lot of fun.
I like Swindler because it's hilarious.
This kingdom was submitted by Iguana. Thank you, Iguana for submitting this kingdom.
Apothecary doesn't look very good here though.
Right.
It looks really awful.
Yeah, there are a lot of cards that are usually really good that may not be very good on this board. I gotta tell you, the first time
Really?
I built this deck here,
I was gonna say most of the really good cards look pretty good
Yeah,
to me.
okay, sure, whatever you say.
I haven't played this, but I would open.
Oh. Butcher Chapel, right?
No, Jack Chapel.
I think Butcher Chapel.
5-2 is one of the only commonly good reasons to not.
I would have opened Jack Chapel on 5-2 as well.
I think I would take the Butcher.
To not open Jack. Let me finish my thought. You usually need a pretty compelling reason to open Jack, and usually I have $5 and can buy a 5 card is one of those reasons. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's right in this case. It's a tough call. But...
Well, here you see the difference between Mick having Fishing Village Chapel Jack and Dude having Fishing Village Butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Now you can say I told you so, Steph.
I could, but
I mean, it's Jack. It's really good. It's a really good card.
well, it's also a really good combination with Chapel.
This is true.
And Fishing Village.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe I wrote about exactly that interaction in the article. I mean, you can. Oh, it's so good. It feels so good, man.
Should I get a 5?
You know you want Swindler.
Maybe. What does he have? He is trashed down. I could maybe hit something nice. He may not have any cards in his deck.
I
Well,
think we
he's
should
got
be sure,
some. We'll save this. This is pretty nice too.
There you go. Turn 7, you have finally seen the light.
Turn 8, I go double Jack.
Hey, I mean, Jack is a good card.
It's awesome. If only there was Spice Merchant on this board.
Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah.
Oh, Mick, you have to play the Jack.
Well, I don't think I.
No,
I don't think I do. I can get. I guess I would get to. I don't have 2 buys, so what good does it do me?
Because you want
Buy
that
a festival?
silver. You want that sweet, sweet silver.
I mean, then it didn't. I don't have one. I don't have buy right now. If I had buy right now, I'd probably play it and get up to $8 or whatever it would have given me.
Oh, you want that silver.
This is nice. Man, Jack is a great card.
It's so good, bro.
It's like he does more than one thing.
He does like 4 things. It's so good.
It looks like he
people
just.
in the chat are complaining about tournament black market. It's really,
That's a depressing. Those are 2 great cards.
yeah, that's what I think as well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you guys are wrong about that.
I mean, of the cards that are great, those are 2 of them.
Well, I don't consider tournament near as good as black market, but I still think it's a really good card.
I like tournament more because it makes people angrier than black market does. Maybe I
Mick,
should.
if this affects your life at all, Black
Gravel
makes
attack.
you much angrier than tournament.
Yeah, but I have to consider the average. I mean, you're weighted pretty highly, Adam.
That's an honor.
Your rage, but there's a lot more.
My rage is pervasive throughout the community.
Yeah, there's a lot more. What am I trying to say? A lot more tournament rage than black market rage, I think, on the whole.
Yeah, but I don't really get that. I mean, I like this game to. I don't like a high luck factor in a game in general, and not in this one either. So I don't like cards that make it more random, and everyone seems to be complaining that these 2 cards make it more random, but
That's not my complaint with them.
should I? Hmm.
Jack first.
That's what I'm deciding. I know I get more draw that way. I just
Yeah.
can't decide if I want to get rid.
Plenty of actions to play everything, so
Yeah, but I don't know if I want the silver. If I want to dump the jack.
You totally
Into
want
something.
the silver, bro.
but you can butcher a silver into
I know.
fishing. And
I mean, part of the payload of this deck is like butchering silvers into those juicy fibers. Like the Jack Silver
So
game
juicy.
is super good here. They're juicy and delicious. Look at that festival. It's so juicy.
It is. Pretty.
Like, probably want 2 jacks and 3 butchers and 6 curses. Yep.
I agree.
I think this is triple jack.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh. That's how
Red
you know
alert.
who's
It made me
wrong.
click on something. All right. So sorry.
Whose meeting was that? That was yours, Meg?
It was mine.
Alright, we gotta get this back online. My apologies for the inconvenience.
I don't think we have much more than one turn to go, but
Yeah, that's true. Well, I can't really like pile out that quickly, I don't think, but maybe on the estates. Maybe I can do that.
Oh, is it a Christmas miracle? Does this magically work again?
what?
Tell me this magically works.
They don't have to rearrange stuff.
Oh, that's so good. I don't have to rearrange anything.
Hooray. When the screen flashed, I clicked on a fishing village. I mean, I was going to click on it anyway, but it kind of startled me into clicking on something, so I'm glad I wasn't hovering over something
Probably
awful.
Dudeabides meeting will be over soon as well. Well, we'll see. Let me, I mean, since we're really about to round it up, how many people do we want in this tournament to make it happen? Let's say at least 8.
Oh. You were right. My team viewer just ended.
Yeah, it has a timer in it, and then
Free software.
Gotta love it.
so people in the chat, please, if you want to play in the tournament, say something now. Assemble Me is definitely saying something, so I'll write it down. Assemble Man, that is. He acts as though he already signed up, but I completely missed that. Sorry about that. Adam, are you gonna play?
That's a great question. I don't know yet. Probably. We'll see.
And Steve? Oh, is he gone? Buddy. And Avaclus. Ah, Josh is also GSH. Well, then I guess we just have enough people to make it work.
Did
Once
we
we
lose?
start- Yeah, I think we lost him.
Hmm.
Did Dude Abides is he's not in the Skype call anymore?
Well, it says he is. It's
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get TeamViewer up again, but
Well, I'd say just finish this game without team viewer from your side, and then people can still see Mick's hand.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Just gonna be 2 more turns anyway, or maybe 3.
Okay. Hopefully the stream is actually, working again. That's pretty cool. I should probably pay some more attention to the game. We're in province plus building mode. Looks like both of them are.
Okay, apparently we also have Marco Cat, who will be in for a few games, and Yet will be there. I will write up a post about it on the forum.
Okay. 8 province or 8 estates. Okay.
Uh-oh. Are we piling estates?
There it is. Well, it sounds like it.
We are.
Oh, man. Good game.
And there they go. League champion, ladies
So
and
did it come
gentlemen.
out 3-3?
Yeah, 3-3.
We tied the whole season.
We did.
Well played. I'm glad that Jack and an engine was able to shine at the end there, yeah?
Good job, Jack. You were the hero.
No swindlers were bought on that board.
Yeah. It was a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, a gentleman's agreement not to buy a card that's bad. Silver's way better.
I realized I had this score thing up this whole time, and I never changed it once. Alright. Well, thanks for chatting,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks.
and
that's
thanks
my
for the
pleasure.
games.
Yeah, it was
Dude
good.
abides.
and
Except for the
everyone.
black market board, everything was fun.
Especially, dang.
If you
I
had
love that set.
if
but
you had
yeah,
played in
I
if you had
kind of
played
had that the
in
game was
engine,
over.
we would have just like 3-piled or something.
Wow. I was trying to use your tricks against you.
Yeah. Those aren't really my tricks. It's just a thing. She Can't Say No writes a lot just just to troll me, basically. That I'm like a money player.
Well,
But
you recognize when money wins, and you play it well.
I don't know. Maybe.
The big money's pretty good. I mean, BankerBot is a pretty good bot.
He's the leader of the bots. I think the best bot is actually the one who just like buys VP too early. Generally, Conqueror bot. I think he usually has the highest rating.
The ones that buy nothing but estates. Those are the awesome.
That's the really strong one.
Warehouses. I'm sorry, not estates.
Yeah, I mean, you got to find that one gold in your deck.
Yeah.